have a sunroof, and these opera lights I'm about to add later on this week because it's going to come with them.
That's the LS that came with that.
LS came with them.
Yeah, you know, boxes been popping for a little minute. I kind of know a little bit about it because, you know, I'm a cutlass man. I love that cutlass stuff. There ain't nothing you can really tell me about a cutlass. But I be learning. I try to have an open mind when it comes to other cars and stuff because, like, far as on my YouTube channel, I do.
Ready!
Ready!
I gotta know what I'm talking about when it comes, so I do my research on that and then Instagram.
Tag!
Like, for pictures, I stick to the cut. Like, if you ever,
Down!
do you ever think about
Check out!
So I did have it listed for a little minute. I had it listed for like 2 days.
Come on, set! Ready!
I had listed for 20 because all the residents all
Ready!
and I had a few people.
Ready, ready?
People on the internet.
Let's go now. Go. Ready. Get up. Set up. Hook. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Hut, hut. Let's go.
So I've turned down up to like 12.5 Cowboys car load. I turned down 15 earlier this week. And that's what I was telling my friends like about. If I did sell
Let go.
As right now, it'd be hard to turn down money in my face, so that'd be the only real way I'd probably sell the car. I mean, who's gonna turn $20,000?
Okay, break. Ready.
Yeah, but I mean, I really want to cut. But like, I would like to have both.
Ready, right?
Right, well, that's just how I like those cars.
Here we go, shot. Go.
Too desired at the moment right now.
Ready, break.
If I did get one, I'd want one that needed some work so I could start it
Get up.
around and bring it back to OG. Is it a certain video of it? I'm not really too familiar with this.
Ready.
Like, mainly one like
tag.
Yeah.
Hook.
Yeah. The ones that you usually cater to a lot more. That style, I like those.
Yeah.
I love the Europeans.
Hold it ready.
On the 87 and the 88.
That's what I like about that. They got the
Ready.
That one light, I like it, but those lights is a lot of the parts be hard to find, like the mine.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
They don't make much room. So you got to be patient with it and keep working with it. So how your family feel about it?
Ready.
My daughter, she's not, she don't really care too much. But my son and dad brought her home. You know, I put him there, me and him.
Check out.
Ride all the way around. Like, I'll take him places with him and go ride. And when he sees it out, when it comes to I pull out the shop.
Let's go now.
Don't want to get out
Ready.
there. Pick him one day and pull it up and let him sit in it. I told him to put the car up. He didn't want to get out.
Shut up.
He got mad. So
Ready.
anytime the car's out, he wants to run to the car. He wants to get it anyway. So play with the steering wheel and all that.
Ready. Go.
My wife, she just uses like a traditional life skill over the ride with the car going.
Got it. Ready. Get up.
Like, she don't want too much money being dropped off here.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
People know, man, what's your Instagram and how they can find you? Keep up with
Shot. Ready. Ready. Let's go. Hut, hut. Check out. Here we go. Shot.
Everybody else is sometimes she's like, nah, you know,
Come on, come on, set. Set up.
I'm waiting for I can't wait till my son gets a little bit older, because right now I'm doing it hard to take him with me.
Let's go now.
Around and he don't sit still and get fussy. But that's another reason I want to sell him now, because I thought about it. What if I miss out
Set
on
up.
something I can just go hang out with
Ready.
him?
Ready. Hot, hot.
I never really sell mine because at the end of the day, I was going to catch up on this.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
I ain't got nothing from it.
Okay, ready. Ready.
90-day trial was up. You know, I really keep that more than 3 months.
Set. Ready. Ready, right?
Because I mean, with a car like this, what's left to you? You can put your name on it. It's been terrible.
Let's go.
It's just good to have it.
Go.
It gets boring at times, like when you're not doing something. When you don't
On the
have
jump.
it, it's gonna come up like, man, it's
Set up.
the right time to have a car shit. Like you go somewhere to say,
Like today, it's a beautiful day.
it's like, man, I ain't got nothing around here and stuff. So it's good. It's good to pull out certain occasions and stuff. It ain't just good to do every day. Like, it's just good to have when you need it.
I'll probably drive this car twice a month, if that.
Yeah.
This car sits 90% of the time, so what's so easy about not driving as much is I can leave it in the shop. The time to go drive, just, you know, hit it with a quick little shammy, wipe it down, roll out.
That's the beauty of it, though.
I was never a car guy, though. Never. I grew up in a time where trucks were more popular than anything else. This was before like all the C10s became very popular and stuff. That's what I really wanted, but once again, 4 people, I can't fit 4 people in a C10, which I would love to have. That would be like, I would take that over anything as a C10. A clean C10. But I don't know, I just always been a truck guy, and then I was like, well, the truck seems boring. My old one, I had so many sets of wheels, I don't know how my studs didn't get stripped out on it. And I just never had that real clean. I always had something that needed paint, and then bought my truck, played with that for a few years, stopped messing with it, and now I got this, and it's like, it's kind of feeling like a truck now. It's like, what more could you do that hasn't been done? So that's why I prefer to keep it all original besides the wheels. I didn't even want to touch the factory radio. That's why I didn't buy that. There's a double din dance kit that's made for these. Yeah. I didn't want to touch that. My console still needs to get wrapped. Just little minor details on the car to make it perfect.
Comfortable.
Yeah, I get on this thing, man. I roll about 65, AC blow, ice cold, heat, work perfectly fine. Drove this thing all the way from guy drove from Shreveport all the way to me, met him in Opelousas, drove that car 4 hours. That car was on the road for a total of 4 hours, from Shreveport all the way to Gramercy. Never missed a beat.
Right. So you knew it was a keeper. Well, and I just want to welcome you to the old school game, man. Hopefully you keep it, jump in the Jeep about it, man. But, man, y'all go follow him on social media. He shot his Instagram out, man. Y'all want to see more from this car. And for everybody who tuning in, man, subscribe, like, share, comment, man. I'm Cully Boss, and we out.
Let's see if we can get this dub.
Good, everybody. It's your boy. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back in the lab, making another movie for you guys today. A couple awesome lift kits going on the rack today. We got a 9-inch FDS kit and a couple other cool things going down. You know, I always get so excited to bring you guys new videos every day. I wake up excited to come to work, to come film, to make great content, share the love of the Bread Gang. Big show coming this weekend. Well, not a big show, but a little meet and greet that we do once a month up here at the shop from 12 to 4.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Tonight we finish off week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Buffalo Bills. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25.
In it to win it.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when, as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's a...
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, a run with Vaughn. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And his kick here is good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The Bills at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking, if we fall at 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
Allen going to audible to a different look. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he's down inside the 15. Here's Allen. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them, but I'm quite sure.
Running to the right, this is Vaughn. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Prescott down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Now, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now Prescott. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Drew Sanders, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 54 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner, look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here, but that one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. Throwing now is Allen. And Diggs has it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Allen to throw once more. And his throw here is incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Allen going to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Third and 4.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Now Allen again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
For those of you wondering what the muffler delete sounds like, we give a lot of customers. We do a lot of look kits, a lot of leveling kits. We just get a lot of these Silverados and GMCs that come through. Muffler delete is a great...
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Touchdown, Bills! From 4 yards out. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. But unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pound their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Allen. His throw incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Second and 10. Allen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. First down now, but that clock rolling. Prescott to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Prescott on first down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll lose There's yardage here, back at the 41. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Prescott. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Here's Prescott. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Tosses the out route here to Gallup. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 6-yard line.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a give up the middle. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up this short yardage.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Vaughn is in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To the air, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down is Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now Allen. Here's a diving catch right side. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they try the right side here. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Here's Allen to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
And we're back at Innovations.
On play action, Allen. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet, not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And here, down 2 scores, you've still got some time, but you've got to start thinking about preserving the clock when you can. And that's a nice job to secure the football, pick up the first down, and get out of bounds.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Now Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And again, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
First down, Prescott. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Prescott. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Bang.
And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 on a Bills touchdown. So a 4th-quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
We have nothing.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And Prescott, his third interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field.
Dak, come on up out of there, bro. We ready.
And say, okay, take your best shot, and that time it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. To throw, it's Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving them anything.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's Got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's
under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
They're going to look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.